Hey there, I think this is way bright. I have 3 quick tips. Do you want to use your skincare products like a pro? Do you want to get the most out of it? I know you do, because it's expensive and nobody likes a product drawer full of 1, worthless stuff, but 2, you might not be getting the best value out of what you've got. Now, obviously I work with my company, but I'm talking about all products. Now, so anyway, enough said about that. Many of us use a mask to wash our face with and to pull, tighten, draw, exfoliate. Many masks do a lot of different things. Mine in particular that we use, and I'm not showing you the one because this is not the point here. The point is to teach you something. This one is a kaolin clay mask. It is used to wash, to cleanse, but it's also used to draw. Kaolin clay is a clay that you put on. It draws, it tightens your pores, it pulls out of your pores the gunk that's in your pore. And to get the most use out of it, I've found that many of my customers are not exactly doing it right, so I wanted to share with you. You will put on a small amount, but use it all over face and neck, and then walk away for a minute or so. Go do push-ups, make your bed, brush your teeth, let it dry completely. It will dry and look more white. It's clay. Think of it like baking out in the sun. It's gonna draw, you feel it a little bit, I guess. But the big thing I found that people are often doing is using it to draw, but then they're washing it off, completely washing it off. No. Get the value out of it by the exfoliation particles that is involved with it as well. Moisten your fingers a little bit and then get it back to an emollient state. Get it back and really rub all over. Because here's the thing, at night you've used probably some peptides and retinols, which is what encourages cell turnover. You want to loosen that top layer of skin such that you can now slough it off, so you've got the fresh, pretty layers coming forward. So when you've got the clay and kaolin mask, that too is drawing off the loosened top layer. And then you want to use it as a scrub. So you're going to get the most benefit. Don't wash it off. Use it as a scrub, and do this all over. Several passes. Now ours is light exfoliation. It's some light beads. They're perfectly symmetrical. It is, many scrubs are not good for your skin. If they tear out your pores, then that's not good. But I want you to understand the point of using a kaolin clay mask is to draw, to tighten, and to really use it as an exfoliant. Don't miss the other half of its value. Does that make sense? Number 2, I want to show you something that I realize a lot of people don't know. Once you get to the bottom of these tubes, it's sometimes hard. You don't know whether it's empty. It feels empty. Take a pair of scissors. And I'm glad it's time for me to do this on my own, because this is what I use. Take a pair of scissors. Yeah. There's a lot in here on the bottom of this. There's some even on this. So I would probably get another 4 or 5 days, maybe. At least 4 or 5 applications out of using this. So cut it in half. You want to get every single bit of the goodness out of this product. Cut it in half, but again, it's a clay and air is going to dry it. So be sure to put it in a Ziploc baggie. And there you now have an extra 4 or 5 uses, morning and night. So daily and nightly, use the good mask. Allow it to pull and draw and tighten to get the stuff out of your pores. That way the walls of your pores can be tightened again by the next step, which is always a good toner. Toners, I used to think, were just an extra step that the lady in the white coat at the Macy's told me you had to buy it just because it was a part of their whole routines. I didn't understand it. What a toner does is going to get rid of the last vestiges of whatever you had on before. We want to get every single bit of everything off. It's also cleaning out the final bit of those pores, and it is balancing the pH balance of your skin so that it can really take on and do exactly, you've got totally clean slate, totally clean pores, totally perfectly balanced pH of your skin, such that whatever that next step is, it too can do its full benefit because it's got the perfect slate. Does that make sense? So, I want to show you one last thing, because I have found many people, I tell people constantly that our toner will last a good 3 months if you use the right applicator. And I'm finding so many people using those thick, either a cotton ball, which is not good because of the application. That cotton ball absorbs all this product. The cotton ball also leaves tiny little micro fissure cotton things, which you do not want. That many of the people also use those cosmetic puffs that look small, they're kind of quilted, and that is sucking up the goodness, and you want that stuff on your face. So these are very thin medical grade gauze pads. I use this, and actually I can actually even divide it in two, because as you see it's a 4. Anyway, I can use this twice. I am about getting all the product, the most use out of it, getting it all on my face, not being stingy, because for it to work, you have to have it on your face, not in this. So, you know, this is, I think, $6 for about a 4-month supply, and it's gonna make this last about 3.5 to 4 months. That's worth it. That's worth it. And getting it in, it's very thin, it's all on the pad, will go straight onto your face to get into those pores. And you know how I always tell you I don't wear makeup, foundation? I don't wear foundation. I'm touching my face all over. No foundation. But you want the toner on your face to clean out the last of the pores so those walls can be tightened, and that's what this toner does, and balance your pH. So I hope those things help. Use that mask as what it's for. Draw, tighten, exfoliate. So really use it another minute or so to really just scrub all over, and you're gonna get rid of some more layers of that dead skin, and then clean it with your toner. So hope that was helpful. This goes for any products. Use them correctly and you may get a lot of benefits from them, even if they're not mine. If they're mine, I know you will. Not only that, if by chance you don't, you can get your money back. So, hope that helps. If you have any questions or things that you are not real sure of, please drop me a line, drop me a message, share this out to somebody that you might know. And if I don't know it, I will find someone who does within our nursing staff. So, hope that helps.